Alright, so this is the case that I've told you before about Timothy Evans. Alright, Timothy Evans, he was wrongly convicted and hanged for the murder of his wife and his child in Notting Hill, London in 1950s. Right? Unfortunately, 18 years after that, John Swartwick analyzed Evans' statement and suggested the language was inconsistent. The styles of language used in Evans' statements were posthumously policeman's register. Meaning to say that it is not monologue. Okay? I would like to share you another similar case, which is Derek Bentley. In 1953, he was hanged for his part in the murder of a policeman, and in 1998, Court of Appeal set aside the conviction in part um, because of Malcolm Coulthard's evidence that his statement was not verbatim record of spoken dialogue claimed at the original trial. Okay, I'm going to show you the Bentley statement. All right. Alright, so this is Bentley's statement. If you notice the occurrence of then, I did not, and I did not, okay? In the original trial, it was claimed by the prosecution that the statement was produced by Bentley as monologue and in response to a simple request for his account of events. However, what Professor Malcolm Coulthard found is that I-then structure is typical of police register. Okay? For example here, my mother told me that they had caught and I then ran after them. We all talked together and then Chris then, and then. So the structure I then does appear to be a feature of a police written register. For example here, okay, 1 in every 78 words in police witness statements, and then 1 in 100 words in police witness statements. So we need to say that we can conclude that the Derek Bentley statement was not written by him. It was written by a policeman, which is wrong. Okay, because they accused him, which is it wasn't. He didn't murder the police, and Derek Bentley is also a special needs person. So meaning to say that in terms of the IQ, it's a bit lower compared to the normal person. So yeah, um, which is sad because you already hanged in 1953, right? All right. So now I will move on to murder of Jenny NICHOLL. This is another examples of authorship analysis. Okay, by using linguistics or by using language, you can actually determine who's the author, the real author. Okay, right. David Hodgson. Okay, this man who was 45 at the time was a married father of two and had been NICHOLL's boyfriend since she was 14 years old. During his first police interview, Hodgson denied having an affair with NICHOLL and also denied anything to do with her disappearance. Surprisingly, the next day, NICHOLL's mobile phone was switched on and messages were sent which led her family and the police to believe that she was alive and well. Later, the authenticity of these messages were put into doubt by the police, okay, which led a well-known forensic linguist, Professor Malcolm Coulthard, to conduct an authorship analysis on the suspect text messages. So, Professor Coulthard, what he did was to analyze consistent features in Jenny NICHOLL's historic message before reported missing. And then the next step is to analyze consistent features in David Hodgson's style sample. And then he analyzed and compared both NICHOLL and Hodgson's style to the suspect's text messages. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is taken from real data. So this is Jenny NICHOLL's historic message. All right. Notice that I put few words into blue color and some I have highlighted it. Okay, pay extra attention to this word. For example, I am. The way NICHOLL's write I am is um, small letter, and then 2. Okay, she's using 2, the number. But if you notice, word is then no space. There's no space after 2. Okay, for example, 1 to go, 3 tomorrow. Okay, and then shortened form of your, are you. Okay, this is NICHOLL's historic messages. Okay, the next one is David Styles Nichols, right? Okay, so some consistent features in Hodgson's messages is he used interactive OK, the black underline. Okay, if you notice my finger is pointing. Okay, interactive OK, and then 2 with a space after that. If you compare with NICHOLL's, 2 without a space, right? And then the way he spells have is AVE rather than full spell have. And you and your is spelled in full rather in short form, which is different from NICHOLL's, right? Okay, so uh, I will show you comparisons of Jenny NICHOLL and David Hodgson's stylistic choice. This is what we call stylistic choice. Okay, Hodgson prefers to use I am, have, me, myself to refer himself, of, and then word, to, and then a space here, and then word, see you, see ya, phone, and phone, and shade, shy, okay, I'm not, and in, okay. So you can see the preference, right? NICHOLL's, the way we use NICHOLL's use language is different from Hodgson. All right. The next slides will show you the suspect text messages. This is the text messages that NICHOLL's parents received right after she went missing. Okay, the message was sent by NICHOLL's phone after she went missing. Notice that the way I am was written in full instead of abbreviated form of I am by NICHOLL's historic message. And the second point is NICHOLL's Styles number. Okay, just now I told you that NICHOLL's she merged right between have two without space, but this one with a space. Okay, and the use of end. Okay, end, which is very common to Hodgson's. So the conclusion is that it was written by Hodgson. So, Professor Coulthard conclude that the suspect text messages were written by Hodgson based on the preferred abbreviations. So, even a short, um, a short text message, we can actually determine who's the real author. I mean, if you want to try, you can try with your friends or your family. You can try asking their, take their phone and try to write a message to one of your friends and ask the friends to decide whether it is written by your friends or by someone else. Okay, and of course, talking about this, we need a number of samples in order to determine. Okay, this is NICHOLL's styles of writing. This is Hodgson's styles of writing. Okay, and this is what being discussed by forensic linguists. One of the challenges of getting enough samples in order to make a conclusion, because we do not want to simply point out you were the one who write the text, right? Okay, without evidence.